Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hopefully get this thing completed. Okay, let's just go ahead and jump on in. I'm gonna switch this back over here. Okay, and let's go.
Go ahead, continue worshiping Lucifer. Cause he gives you all the riches and clout and honors of men, status, popularity, fame. I don't give a damn about any of that. But I'm very blessed spiritually. And I give all praise, honor, and glory to my Maker, the one that I reverence, the one that I truly respect and love. Therefore, I'm obedient. And because I'm obedient to this eternal living power that is all benevolent, understand it's time for our deliverance. And all you wicked people that love living in your carnal flesh, your lower carnal nature, you're Satan, you're cozy with your demons, all up in Pleasure Island, and you want to scorn and ridicule me, mistreat me, all of these things. What, you think the Great Spirit ain't been seeing? What, you think that my tears is void? You think my pain and my agony, my turmoil of living in this wicked ass world is in vain? You don't think the Great Spirit is seeing all of this? And seeing in your heart this very moment? Seeing in your mind this very moment your hateful thoughts against me? Who do you think you are? Nothing more than a willing vessel who's chosen to live an honorable life. For real, for real. I ain't never been superficial. But all my life, I'm surrounded by superficial people who literally hate me for no apparent reason other than they're evil. Your people gonna have to stop mixing good and evil. Okay? Because the only entity that portrays himself as good and evil is the adversary, Lucifer. Okay? Yes.
That's what it is, people. That is what it is. Whether you want to believe it or not.
So,
Whether you want to believe it or not, it is Satan that masquerades as an angel of light. How the hell else could he deceive the whole world? You ain't gonna deceive nobody when you're blatantly outright lying and you ain't using no kind of truth whatsoever. When you are coming out with horns and a tail, I mean, hell, they're doing that these days and people still can't see. You know, before we ended the last video, I showed you your celebrities. All right? But, you're acting like evil is supposed to be easily discernible. Okay? It's not. Because evil forces everything. So you should know that with evil forcing everything, it's gonna drape it's gonna drape itself in benevolence. Okay? That's how it's always done. Evil people want to portray themselves as good, like their master, Satan. Okay? The Messiah was tempted with the same damn thing that has been forced upon us. Okay? It's been forced upon us to pine after money and build a life for ourselves. The harder we work, the more money we earn and save, the better life you're able to have. In this reality, this was forced. All right? It was only offered to the Messiah in the times of the Romans. All right, in the times era, it was offered, but it wasn't forced. I mean, it kind of was, but when he was tempted, he was no longer earning money. He wasn't. He was on his mission. Okay? So therefore he was not earning the money. All right? There was somebody that was I think his name was Judas. I'm not sure what if it was yeah, I think it was the one that betrayed him. I think it was. Yep. It was the same one that betrayed him. Judas. He held the money back. Okay? So that they could do their affairs, all right, with the currency that was established at that time. All right, the Gentiles established the currency thing. All right, the Hebrews did not live that way. Okay, we shared everything. We shared of the resources of the earth. Okay, we didn't rape the earth of its resources and then put a value upon it and force people. Like, bruh, that's something that the Gentiles introduced. All right, and it came from the adversary. All right? Now, when the Gentiles introduced it, they forced it upon all humanity. All right? Except for the people over here in these lands. And then it came over here to these lands, the fourth part of the earth. All right? But I wasn't even trying to go that deep, bro. I flow by way of the Spirit. All right? In this time, it was in the Romans era, all right? And I'm still doing some research, like where exactly was the real Roman Empire? Because we don't really know where the real Roman Empire was, just because they have labeled certain places the Roman Empire today. Okay? I can admit that I don't know every damn thing. I'm still learning. Okay? So anyway, the devil took him up to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. All right? Now, this is what's been established in this reality. Okay? They set up a system to where, the more you work and earn and save, the better life you will have. Okay? You see all the different, types of fame and glory that you can have, all right? All the different types of kingdoms of the world, you get to choose for yourself. Some go in sports, some go in the music business, some go in Hollywood, television, okay, movies, okay, some, will do other things, okay? It's different kingdoms of this world and their glory, okay? If you work hard enough and you earn enough money, then you can build a life for yourself in this reality. Okay, Satan said, all this will I give to you if you will fall down and worship me. The falling down and worshiping Him is spending your time, energy, and effort after the things that He established. Because the Most High did not establish for us to spend our time, energy, and effort pining after money in order to build a life for ourselves in this reality. Okay, that is the opposite of what He instructed for us to do with our life. Okay? The Messiah replied, "Away from me, Satan. Why you mad at me that I stand in opposition to this?" Why you mad at me that I'm saying the same thing that the Messiah said in his day? Away from me, Satan. I don't worship you. I refuse to spend my time, energy, and effort pining after your ways, trusting in your system. Okay? For it is written, worship the Most High your power and serve Him only. Okay? So I don't worship this power. I don't worship the power that gives lavish gifts to His servants. Okay? Those who pine after money. Alright? Of course you can have a nice life when you pine after money. And you're glorified by men for such an accomplishment. You're respected. But if you don't do that, then you are disrespected. I've been disrespected my entire life. Debased my entire life. Treated as if I have no value my entire life. Because I don't worship the God of this world. And now I have the clarity and the understanding. So now I boldly proclaim the power that I worship. And if I have to stand alone, if I have to be the only one standing boldly upon the face of this earth against the false god of money, then so be it. I've been standing alone for a long ass time. But I'm waiting for the angels to come and minister unto me. Alright? And they're coming. The American dream? Yeah, he's got all the money. He's got all the power. He's got all the women. Big ass house. Nice ass car. Several vehicles. Probably a beach house. Or a lake house. The penthouse. Overlooking the city. Looking out at the skyline. Oh, such wonderful views, right? You got to enjoy that during the time of your blessing. But what good is it for you to gain the whole world, yet you about to lose your soul? The only way that your soul could possibly be spared is to begin to overturn your iniquity. And how do you do that? How do you go from selfishness and greed and only caring about yourself and your own pleasures, your own self-gratification, is to be generous, to be loving, to be kind, to be compassionate, empathetic. This is how you begin to overturn your cursing. You gotta work at it. Like we had to work at it. Okay? Because my people committed great atrocities and refused to hearken to the voice of the Most High. So my whole life, I was still reaping the curses of my forefathers while I didn't have any understanding or clarity. What the hell make you think you nations are going to be exempt from this? And this is for those of you who refuse to even give ear to this truth, let alone those of you who are pricked in your heart and begin to consider. How dare you claim that I'm doing this for money? I'm not the one who cares about money. But it's you that's going to have to work to overturn your curses in your place for your soul here very soon. Bruh, all of this time the Most High allowed you to just live lavishly. Now his people are going forth with this word boldly. You're going to have to go from a mindset of capitalism to a mindset of generosity. And you're going to need to do that for his people, the remnant, the children of light. All right? We're the ones who sought first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness. Okay? His ways. Accepted the spirit of truth and the reproof that it came with. All right? We applied that to our life and we've been living it. So yes, all of the things that we need and want is due to be supplied unto us. Will be given unto us. If you are righteous and you're holding the blessing back of Lucifer, you will be a righteous am. You will be the one firmly planted, supplying the things that we need and want. Therefore, we are not to worry about tomorrow. For tomorrow has enough trouble of its own living in this wicked ass world. I am blessed to be a blessing unto you. But you want to look at me like a leech. That shows your heart. If you're looking at me like I am a leech, you need to examine your heart. Because it is your heart and your mindset that's after money. Just because you care about money does not mean that I care about money. You are no longer able to project your false reality upon us and gaslight us, forcing us to question our reality. I've been questioning my reality the entirety of my life. And now I have the clarity and the understanding. And I've been instructed to freely give it. Therefore, I have been planted here to be a blessing unto you. But if you want to cast me off as if I'm nothing, you're casting away your blessing. Therefore, you are going to reap cursings. I am here to praise the Most High, to show forth all his marvelous works. I delight to do his will, not the will of this world, not follow the status quo. His law is within my heart. I keep it. I love it. I cherish it. But you want to call me arrogant. That shows your heart. If you think I'm arrogant, that means you need to examine your heart. You need to examine your mindset. Because that's what you are dealing with, not me. I don't have to humble myself to the ways of this world. I only have to humble myself to my Maker. If my people, I got a melody that I recorded before I got on here. Hold on. Let me play this real quick. Okay. Give me just a second. Let me load it in here.
If my people humble themselves, pray and seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sins, and then I will heal their lands. I will return my people to their promised land. I will return my people to their promised land.
He is going to return us to our land. He's going to return our lands back to us. We're going to be lords of our own land, no longer ruled by oppressors, no longer ruled by the wicked, by the worst of the heathen, those who don't have a compassionate bone in their body, those who are unmerciful. We will no longer be subjected to your unjust system. And because of your stubbornness and your unrepentant heart, you're stirring up great wrath for yourself. In the day of your judgment, the revelation of the righteous, this is going to be the judgment of the Most High. That eternal law judges. We judge ourselves based upon our actions. Our actions is directly tied to that eternal law of reaping what we sow. Blessed am I, for I have been insulted, persecuted, had all kinds of false things spoken of me, all kinds of evil spoken against me because of the Messiah, because of the promised anointed one, because of the great Spirit, the one that I follow, the one I truly worship, who I am obedient to. I rejoice and I am glad, because I know my reward is going to be great, coming here very soon. I ain't got to die to get it. It's going to happen in our lifetime. Oh, you're going to see it. You're going to see the overturning of our captivity. You're going to see the reward of the wicked. They're going to get their just desserts. For in the same way that we have been persecuted, they persecuted all the prophets who were before us. They also persecuted and murdered the Messiah. Evil has ran rampant. So much so, to this very day, the poor can cry out day and night, while the whole world closes their ear to the cry of the poor. Well, understand, all of you who continue doing this, you yourself is going to cry out and want and need of many things, and you will not be answered. You're going to be in a desolate land. No water, no food, nothing growing. And you're going to be anguished of spirit. You're going to reap what you sow, people. All you nations, you've been able to just live up lavishly. And you ain't gave a damn about those of us in poverty. For I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed to us. Romans 8:18. You people want to operate in your secret sins, but profess out your mouth that you serve and love my power. You are a liar. And you think the Most High can't see you. You don't think that the Great Spirit can see in your heart. You don't think that he can see your corrupted ass heart. You don't think that he can see in your corrupted ass mind. You seriously think you can hide your ill motives from your Maker? The maker of our spirits, the giver of consciousness, the giver of the breath of life. You seriously think you can hide your motives and your intentions from that power? Who the hell can hide in secret places so that I cannot see them? Declares the living power. Do I not feel the heaven and the earth? Declares the living power. For my eyes are on all their ways. They are not hidden from my face, nor is their iniquity concealed from my eyes. Woe to those who go to great lengths to hide their plans from the living power. They do their works in the dark. Who say, who sees us? Who knows us? The Most High knows, the Most High sees. And you're going to be repaid for all of your evil deeds. Second. Yeah. I gotta find something right quick. I gotta find the connector. There's a connector, I think, in Enoch. There's a connection in the book of Enoch. Hold on. Let's see if I can find this. There's one. There's another one too. Woe to you, you perverted in heart, who are watchful to obtain accurate knowledge of evil and to discover terrors. This is Enoch 99. No one shall assist you. Woe to you, you sinners, for with the words of your mouth and with the work of your hands you have acted impiously. In a flame of blazing fire shall you be burnt. And now you know that the angels shall inquire of your conduct in heaven of the sun, the moon, and the stars. Shall they inquire respecting your sins? For upon the earth you exercise jurisdiction over the righteous. You have exercised jurisdiction over the righteous. Yes, you have. He allowed the earth to go into your hands, you wicked people. And you've done nothing but do wickedness to his people this whole entire time. Every cloud shall bear witness against you. The snow, the dew, the rain, for all of them shall be withholden from you. Yeah, you gonna be without the... the whole elements, all the creation, everything that's been serving both the wicked and the righteous is gonna depart from you wicked people. Okay? Understand what's coming to you. Understand what's coming to you. Because this is what you have sown all of this time. Hold on, I'm still looking for something. Just a moment, because they think that they can hide. They think they can hide. They think their actions have not been seen. Second, I'm gonna find it. This is another connection here. Still not exactly what I'm looking for, but here's another connection. How you guys have done all of this dirt and you seek to hide it. And witness. Or testify. Where in the heck is it? I thought it was in the book of Enoch. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I just read that one. There should be another one though. I thought there was another one. 1 second. Let me flow, people. You know how it is when I'm flowing. I'm gonna try to find something. Alright, just 1 sec. Ah! Thank you, Father. I appreciate you. Thank you. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Enoch chapter 103. I swear to you, you righteous, that in heaven the angels record your goodness before the glory of the Mighty One. Wait with patient hope, for formerly you have been disgraced with evil and with affliction, but now shall you shine like the luminaries of heaven. You shall be seen, and the gates of heaven shall be opened to you. Your cries have cried for judgment, and it has appeared to you. For an account of all your sufferings shall be required from the princes and from everyone who has assisted your plunderers. Where the hell do you think the account of all my sufferings is located, people? See, you think that all of this work is in vain. You are sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken. 1 second.
Will
You people are sadly mistaken. 982 videos. There's an account. There's an account of all my sufferings. Yes, there is, and I've been completely 100% authentically real. I admit that some of my thumbnails are ugly as hell. Some of my thumbnails are extremely atrocious. But I can assure you that the information that is contained within these videos is authentic and genuine. And that is what truly matters. My heart has been pure in all of this. I never established this channel to make money. I never established this channel to set myself up in authority over anybody. I just want to be free. He came to set the captives free. I'm a living witness, people. And this channel is my testimony. My real life testimony. And my obedience to my Maker. All to this account of my suffering, my life. How much longer? Okay? All the hell that came against me from the Hebrew community. All of this is on this channel. All of this. And this is still this is like the beginning of my channel, people. Like, you see how the kingdom of Satan came against me? Alright, right after this video, all hell broke loose in my life. Okay? This was 2 years ago. This is very close to the beginning of my channel. Alright? Out of 982 videos, like, bruh, the affliction started around here. That is not very far into this channel. Okay? Satan was like, oh hell, where the hell you come from? So he started afflicting me big time. And I've been fighting through hell this whole entire time to bring you people this word by the weight of the Spirit. My hang-ups, struggles, confessions, etc. I bare my soul to help other people. This entire channel has been established in order to help people, not to be a leech. We've been warning you. Will you take heed? Our deliverance is coming. It is near. Yeah, my thumbnails is ugly as hell, some of them. Alright? But bruh, the information that's contained within it is powerful. Because it ain't my word. Money is not my God. Okay? I made that abundantly crystal clear. And it's like, as soon as I begin to come with messages like this, I can care less about monetary gain of this world, is when people started beginning to hate on me, bro. Chosen ones have much sorrow. It's extremely painful being a chosen one. It's not something that's glorious while we're experiencing all of this hell. So you see, people, I've been doing this for 2 years. There's damn near 1,000 videos in 2 years' time. I had a lot. I have a lot. Alright? I break down why we're here by way of the Spirit. I let you know the illusions of Satan. let you know the deceptions of religion. Been telling you to humble yourself, or you will remain a slave to Satan, because you are under great deception. The only way to overcome deception is to humble yourself so that you can realize that you are deceived. I've been instructed to go forth and speak his words unto you. But you've been discounting me as if I am nothing because I don't have money, nor the ambition to pine after money. I don't serve that God. I serve a different power.
They want all of your time, energy, and effort. Want all of your time, energy, and effort. They want your time, energy, and effort. Want all of your time, energy, and effort. They demand too much from me. Yeah, they demand too much from me. They demand too much from me. Yeah, they demand too much from me. I'd rather give it to the Father. Glorify the kingdom, multiply the kingdom of heaven. I'd rather give it to the Father, multiply the kingdom, multiply the kingdom of heaven. They demand too much from me. Yeah, they demand too much from me. Want all of your time, energy, and effort. Want all of your time, energy, and effort. Man, they demand too much from me. They demand too much from me. I'd rather give it to the Father, multiply the kingdom, multiply the kingdom of heaven.
I praise the Father for opening up my eyes and giving me the jewels of his kingdom. I dedicate my life to the truth of the Most High, not to pining after money. You see, this was posted August 4th of 2022, has 33 views and 4 likes, including my own. Mm, 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 mm. So anyway, our cries have cried for judgment, and it has appeared to you for an account of all our sufferings shall be required from princes and from everyone who has assisted our plunderers. We were plundered by the colonizers when they invaded. Okay? Our cries have cried for judgment, and it has appeared to us for an account of all our sufferings. Alright? It's on my channel. I didn't even know the bigger picture, bruh. I was just being obedient. Okay? But now there is an account of all my sufferings, all my tribulation and my turmoil as I've been walking in the Spirit and in truth. All of this is going to be required from the princes and from everyone who has assisted my plunderers, the plunderers of my people. We are to wait with patient hope, nor relinquish our confidence. For great joy shall be ours, like that of the angels in heaven. So we conduct ourselves as we may in righteousness. Still you shall not be concealed in the day of the great judgment. You shall not be found like sinners, and eternal condemnation shall be far from you, so long as the world exists. And now, fear not, you righteous, when you see sinners flourishing and prosperous in their ways. We're not to be associates with you, but we are to keep ourselves at a distance from your oppression and be associated with the host of heaven. This is why I don't do well in this world, okay? I don't fit in this world, all right? Even when I work jobs, it just, for the most part, it didn't feel right, okay? And I was not accepted pretty much by my coworkers. I was always ostracized, bro, wherever I was. It was only one time in my life, when I worked in fast food, all right, Rex's Chicken, that I seemed to click very well with this certain group of white boys. Okay, that was rare. All right, and that was during the time of my life to where I wasn't seeking the Father whatsoever. All right, I was living the party lifestyle. All right, and yeah, I was just hanging out, partying, drinking, smoking bud, and hanging out with my friends. Okay? Yeah. That was the only time I was accepted, quote unquote. Alright? So, but anyway, pretty much all my life, I've never really been accepted other than then. Okay? Hold on. Yeah. So be associated with the hosts of heaven. Now you sinners say all our transgressions shall not be taken account of and be recorded. Shall not be taken account of and be recorded. All right, you want to hide your oppression. You want to hide all of these things you did to us. All right? We indeed hope to have been ahead, but we became the tail. The scriptures told us that we were going to become the tail, that the strangers would get on top of us very high and we would come down very low, that we would have to go to our oppressors for everything that we want and need. We've been living this. We're still living this to this day. So you can't tell us that we're not the biblical people when our life is in the scripture. How impious of you. How arrogant of you. We became the tail. We're still looked at as the tail. We have been afflicted when we have exerted ourselves. Even when I did work your jobs. It was simply to turn it around and give it right back to those who are ruling on top of me. All so that I can live on the earth. We have been devoured by sinners and the ungodly. Their yoke of tyranny has been heavy upon us. Those have exercised dominion over us, jurisdiction over us. Where the hell is that one at? Jurisdiction. How they exercise jurisdiction over us. Where is that at? Hold on. Let me see if I can find that one again. Let me see if I can find it. That ain't it. Where is it at? I brung it out, people. You might have to rewind it to see if I can't find it quickly, bro. I be having to close stuff out, man. There's too much stuff up here. Alright, 1 second. Man, you exercise your jurisdiction over us. And you know it. Alright, you definitely exercise your jurisdiction over us. And you refuse to turn from your iniquity and repent. One second, I'm still looking for something. And I gotta freaking wrap this up, bro. I'm not trying to drag this out forever, but I was really trying to find that again. Where you exercise your jurisdiction over us. You know damn well that this is what you have done. Alright? You were, like, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. So you guys have done the most to us. Okay? You've acted impiously. There it is right there. This is it. Like, bruh, I must be blind as a bat. Like, come on now. You exercise your jurisdiction over us, okay? You exercise jurisdiction over the righteous. Oh, man, how the hell can I not see it? It is highlighted, too. Like, wow. So, yes, you have exercised dominion over us. Alright? Those who detest and who goad us. Alright? Do things to try to get a rise out of us. Shoot us down dead in the street while we're unarmed. So you can get a rise out of us. Those who hate us. We have humbled our neck. But they have shown no compassion towards us. We have been desirous of escaping from you, from your system of oppression, that we might fly away and be at rest. But we have found no place to which we could fly and be secure away from your tyranny. We have sought an asylum with princes in our distress. We have cried out to those who were devouring us, but our cry has not been regarded, nor have they been disposed to hear our voice. The righteous will consider the cause of the poor, but the wicked, and thus the majority of people, they have no regard for such concerns. None whatsoever. They have not been disposed to hear our voice. They want us to hush. They call us the racist. Because we have a problem with their oppression. So we're racist. We're hateful. Because we don't want your boot on our neck any longer. Instead of hearing us, many of you rather assist those who plunder and devour us, those who diminish us and hide their oppression, who remove not their yoke of oppression from us, but devour, enervate, and slay us, who conceal our slaughter, nor remember that they have lifted up their hands against us. You have made a conscious choice to ignore your real history. And you want us to be complacent with it. You want us to be complacent with you trotting down our ancestral land. You're living lavishly, but you want us to be okay staying in poverty. You acquired these lands by raping, robbing, and murdering the indigenous people that were residing here before your people invaded. And this is how you have been treating this. Did you hear that? I just ignore it. Yeah, we don't like to talk about it. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Because you've made a conscious choice to ignore your history, which permits you to hold on to all of your ill-gotten gain. The often mythical, biased white version of their story becomes accepted as truth, hence the term his story, which they forced upon all humanity, especially over here in the United States history. Alright? Their curriculum that they forced in their compulsory education. We must understand it is not in their plans, nor genetic DNA, to take collective responsibility of the wicked deeds of those of their nationality, their people. Because by doing so, you know that it will end your rule, Gentiles. Because we've been living in a paradigm, and that paradigm second. That paradigm is the times of the Gentiles. Gentile possession and dominance over the city of Jerusalem and the holy people. And you have been ruling with an iron fist, with no compassion, no mercy, no empathy, no kindness, no goodness. As a whole, your people, your system, the economic system, it got no love for those that don't worship it. All of this time there's been great distress upon this land and wrath to the people of this land. We fell by the edge of the sword, and we have been led captive into all nations, and our lands have been trampled underfoot by the Gentiles, by the droves of the Gentiles, and all the nations that flooded over here to the Americas to live the American dream. Our lands have been trampled underfoot by you this entire time. And you know that restoring us to who we were before you were able to trample on top of us and rape, rob, murder, plunder us. And get up above us very high living lavishly, you know to admit your true history will end your rule. Because it will go back to the way that it was before the Great Spirit removed protection from us and our lands to allow you to invade us. Nevertheless, whether you want to admit this truth or not, your time's up till the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. And your time has been fulfilled, Gentiles, because he awakened us in the land of our captivity. And all my life I've been seeing your prosperity, and I wondered. Okay? I wasn't really jealous or envious. I just wondered, it was confusing to me. All right? So I had questions. Okay? Do you want to continue to ignore where we've been given to speak? That's detrimental to you, because we're here to help you. Okay? The righteous of you will consider the cause of the poor. You will consider the things that we are led to speak to you. But you will know that you are wicked when you cast us off as nothing. Okay? We want you to have abundant understanding of this. Okay? It doesn't matter what you believe. It don't matter what you say. It don't matter what you think. Okay? What matters is your actions. If you come across this video and you cast this off as nonsense, then you are wicked. Okay? You are a goat. Alright? And you're going to be dealt with accordingly by the eternal law of reaping what you have been sowing. That's bottom line, people. Okay? Bottom line. Alright. So, we're not associates with you wicked people. Alright? You people, you think that all your transgressions are not going to be taken account of, but they are recorded daily. Okay? All your transgressions have been recorded daily. Be assured by me that light and darkness, day and night, behold all your transgressions. Be not impious, be not impious in your thoughts. Lie not, surrender not the word of uprightness. Quit deceiving yourself. Lie not against the word of the Holy and the Mighty One. Glorify not your idols. Stop worshiping money. Begin to be generous. Begin to be kind. Begin to be loving. Begin to be merciful. For all your lying and all of your impiety is not for righteousness, but for a great crime. Divine love has been here, people. Wrapped in flesh. You just refuse to accept that that's who we are. Instead, you want to project all of these false realities upon us. I ain't perfect. I'm a smoker. I desire a bottle of wine from time to time. Alright? But I am pure before the eyes of my Maker when it comes to no sexual impurities, no sexual immorality. Alright? I've been obedient in what I've been instructed to do. Okay? What I was instructed to let go of, I let go of. Alright? I did what was required of me to be a willing vessel, okay, of honor for him to utilize. Alright, we got to line ourselves up according to his will for him to use us, not the other way around. Okay? Done with the Enochs. We dealt with them secret sins that you want to hide. See, the real ones are most hated by the pretenders. That's why I'm so hated. All right? Because there's a whole bunch of fakers. All right? There's a whole bunch of people who are evil. Anyone who is evil hates the light. Why have I been so hated all my life? Why the hell am I surrounded by all of these evil ass people that hate my light? And that ostracize me, try to silence me, for fear that their deeds would be exposed. That's why they do it. But where the hell is the righteous at? Where's the rest of the people who love divine love? Who love the one that gave us consciousness? Where are you at? Where are the people who love the one who gave us consciousness? Where's those of you who love the one who gave us the breath of life? Where are you at? Not the ones who love this materialistic world. Not the ones who love money but want to profess that they love the one I serve. Where is the ones that truly love their maker, the maker of their spirit, the lover of their soul? Where you be? I've been standing alone, boldly, proclaiming the word of the Most High by way of the Spirit, all while it's been ignored as irrelevant. But love is the master key that opens our heart to infinity. Where you be? Where are you, righteous ams? You potential righteous ams, where you be? All of you holding on to the blessing bag of Lucifer. You got hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank account, sitting there collecting cobwebs and dust. You could be using it for righteousness' sake. You could be a righteous am. When are you going to take your place? We've been patiently waiting for you. Satan masquerades as an angel of light, but I'm shining the light in the darkness so that you see him for what he truly is. Now, we're a little bit over an hour, people, and we got about 2 more minutes left in this audio, so we'll definitely get it finished today. Alright, let me clear this. 1 second. I'm gonna keep that one up. So let's find out where we are in the audio.
So, the benevolent power can allow a certain amount of evil to happen in order to do good out of it. Okay? And allowing evil to happen in order to do good out of it, that is more powerful than the ones that did the evil.
Now, it's way more powerful than the ones that did the evil. So hold on a second. There's something I was looking for. Let's see. Try to find the keyword. Oh yeah, there it is. All right. So you gotta understand, people, See, the adversary, he loves to take what's beautiful and what's good and ruin it. But the Most High, the eternal living power of love, life, and all things good, loves to take what's ruined and make it beautiful. Okay? So, the adversary took the goodness of this earth, the abundance of the earth, um, that it was good. Okay? So the adversary deceived his minions into plundering it all for themselves. And they have created hell on the earth. They brought much evil upon the earth. So the adversary has ruined what was once beautiful. But the Most High is going to take what was ruined and what has been destroyed, what has been downcasted and debased. He's going to take that and make it beautiful. That's more powerful than Satan destroying what's beautiful. Love is the master key. Divine love is where it's at.
And allowing evil in order to do.
Hold on, let me say it again.
The benevolent power can allow a certain amount of evil to happen in order to do good out of it. Okay? And allowing evil to happen in order to do good out of it, that is more powerful than the ones that did the evil. Take the Messiah's death. Those that killed him, those that tortured and murdered him. Don't you think it's more powerful to come up out of the grave 3 days later? The grave can't hold you. If you really righteous and wicked people kill you and you're holding divine love in your heart the whole entire time, like you ain't wishing evil upon these people, like that, like bruh, that's way more powerful than those who are doing the evil, trying to force others to have your type of heart, trying to force others to accept your evil ways. It's a damn shame, bro. And we're at the end of this because we are freaking tired, bro. On that note, shalom.
Now, as I've stated many times, evil forces everything. Okay? Evil forces. Because if evil was all powerful, it would not need to force. Alright? The only reason something is forced is because they know damn well most people wouldn't accept it. Okay? So that's why it's forced. Okay? You're forcing it because otherwise people wouldn't readily accept it. Alright? So, understand, people, being forced to have to work your jobs, earn money in order to live on this earth, that didn't come from the Great Spirit. And so you can see clearly that is evil. Alright? It came from the adversary. Okay? So it's high time you people stop being mad at me for shining the light. I've been instructed to do this. Okay? We're wrapping it up. Alright? Divine love is a love that has no counterpart in all the universe and must be received by men. Okay? In all its fullness, in order for him to attain to the celestial realm, where the Father's fountainhead of love exists. Okay? But it's not forced. It is not forced. It's something that you have to accept. Okay? You have to open up your heart. And love is the master key that does it. And in order to love others, you got to first love yourself. And in order to love yourself, you must humble yourself as a child to even begin to go within yourself and begin to change things within yourself. You can't change anything within you when you are puffed up in your pride and your arrogance, deflecting outwardly. Okay? We have to change within ourselves. Okay? 1 second. And then I'm going to get out of here. 1 second. So here's an example. Okay, changing yourself. Okay, going within, changing yourself. All right, when you awaken to the truth, all right, it begins to change you. All right, when you begin to apply the living word to your life, it will change you from the inside out. Okay? The truth should not be offending you. Okay? If the truth is offending you, then that means you are deceived greatly. Okay? So the fact that you are offended by the truth, that should let you know that you are deeply deceived. So please don't let this truth offend you. Let the light of this truth begin to change you. Yes, nations. Yes, Europeans, Gentiles. Your time is up. It's time for you to step down off of your pedestal. You were not always ruling. You need to ask yourself, look around at the state of humanity. Where's the righteousness? It's time for you to step down. It's time for you to humble yourself. Because now the true light is on the scene. His true people has been risen up in a land of our captivity. We're the ones who are actually living a righteous life. Therefore, we're the ones that the Great Spirit is speaking through. So that is what you have to humble yourself to. And if you can't humble yourself to the Spirit of truth simply because it's coming through someone you've been made to believe is a nigga, hey, That just shows your heart. It will show your heart. Because it ain't about the package. It's about the message. It's about what's morally right. On that note, shalom.